Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi! If you saw Saturday's video, then you know I did the bigger version of this and made it into a tea caddy. Today, I am thinking candle pots. I'm trying to make up a few candle pots so I can eventually just pour some candles. And I've got about 4 on the go. This will be the 6th lot. I'm not making candles today. What I'm going to do is paint these differently and see if polymer clay will stick to it. So these are from Boo Nicole, also Tracy, and I love them. I really do love them. The little clips are a bit of a ouch, but they are so sturdy. But the squishiness of the moulds itself, adorable, so good. And I'm going to pour these. I do get a few lumps, but it's never stopped them from working before. I really do need to find my spoon. That dang cat. She's a thief. So I'm using whatever I've got at hand. I do end up swapping to a metal spoon at some point. I'm only going to show you pouring one, because, well, you don't need to see me pouring it all. Because doing one is just the same as doing another. So, there you go. I do have a confession. I did not bash the heck out of them enough. So, I do get quite a few bubbles on the bottoms of the lids. I got distracted. I did. I got really distracted. I was playing a game at the same time. This was a night of no sleep, and I was just trying to tire my brain out, and it wasn't working. So, I am trying to pour slowly, but as you notice, there are lumps, and I try and squish them down as I'm going. It's not the best idea, but they came out nice. You'll see in a minute. They are superb. The detail is just phenomenal. I love them. If I can, I am going to invest in some because they are beautiful. I will admit they're a bit of a swine to store, but if you've got enough room, crack on. They are nice. And you can see I'm tapping it, but that's about as much as I do. I don't do a lot. Thank you to my members who are all awesome sauce. And thank you to Just Janice. You silly mare. I saw what you did with my Buy Me coffee. Thank you very much. You made me cry. You did. So, before I start again, you can see I've got lots of holes in the bottom. But I'm okay with that. These are going to be for me. I'm going to do candles, like I said, and I am going to do one as a sweet shop and one as a garden shop. So my theory is I can do vanilla and some fruity smell in the sweet shop and do a floral smell in the flower shop, obviously. Oh God, not the brains of Britain, am I? And my cat's decided to jump on my chair and chew everything she can find. Behave. Oi. So these fit lovely when I finally realised which lid went to which one. Yes, I was foxed. That's just me though, and I sillily banged it on the table, and it is liable to break before it cures if you're not careful with them, with the Aquacast. But if you glue things back on before they cure with some super glue, you cannot tell. And it just fits perfectly, and it's just as strong. It really bonds quite well. What are you doing to the microphone, cat? I don't know if you could hear him licking then, or sniffing, but he's sat on my belly. Yeah, you. Trying to eat the microphone. My old boy. He's getting very thin. But he's still Mardy. So now you're probably thinking, why am I painting it all white? And to be quite fair, I really didn't need to, because I paint the whole lot. The only bit I really wanted white was... What are you doing? You get off. The actual, what I'm going to class as icing around the top. It's sort of a bit gingerbready style, but no, I wanted it to look like a s'mores maybe, but more colourful. I think in America that's a biscuit with chocolate and marshmallow. We don't generally have them here, but they look nice. Unless we've got American shops that sell them, but yeah, it's not an English thing. Should be. It should also be criminalised because they look very tasty. So yeah, I didn't really need to put white everywhere. I didn't. This was an absolute waste of time. But it does make it look very nice. I mean, I like the creamy colour, but white also looks nice. Get off the microphone. I swear he thinks it's food. But you can see all the little details. And yes, there's a couple of bubbly bits here, there and everywhere, because I didn't tap it enough. But again, this is just for me. I'm just trying out more different shapes for pots of candles. Oh my god, I can't speak. Oy, oy, oy. And I've got this polymer clay that I've got from the Works in the UK, and it's not bad. £2 for little bricks of about 6 colours. I quite like it. I might end up getting some more of that because it's easier. It's easier to manipulate than Fimo is. I mean, it's cheap, so it's not going to be, you know, your best polymer clay ever. But it does what I needed it to. I made some sweets and some flowers and some vines. I think it looked alright. And with the coat on top of acrylic, water-based acrylic sealer, it makes them look really nice. And you have to excuse me, I've been poorly all day, and I'm like, ugh. Oh, I'm not telling you how I'm poorly. That's just too much information. So I'm painting this brown. I did start off by trying to avoid the swags. Yeah, I gave up on that. And I'm using the acrylic pen because I love that actual brown. And I just thought, well, why not? It's acrylic paint. And I'm not very keen on the nib. So I like the pointy nibs. Like a paintbrush. And these are like blunt nubs. And I don't like the blunt nubs. I could get some more, but I keep forgetting to actually look for them. So it really is a stark contrast against the white. And it looks really, really nice. But the swags, as I call them, I will paint with a marker. And I've painted them all now. This is just me doing the finishing touches of the painting. And just getting a little bit of detail to show up. There's not much to do to it. But the whole point of this is to see if the polymer clay fits. And the hearts, well, I had to put them as red. They just had to be red. But silly me, I must have put my finger in one of them at some point, and I do have to hide it with the polymer clay. If I'd have put the acrylic varnish on first, it might have come off better, but once it's on, it's on. So now I'm making little sweeties like M&M's or those Reese's drops. But yeah, little sweeties, some of them English raspberry and blueberry sweets. I'm going to make a soft banana and a shrimp because they are my favourites. That cat is now doing my boxing. She's decided she wants to pull the wallpaper apart. There. That stopped her. So I don't know if you could actually hear that. She's a git. So I am doing the berries, and then I'll make the banana. I think the banana's quite cute. I do have a mould for a banana, but I didn't think of using it because that would make too much sense. And I'm cutting the M&M type ones in half so I can get them to stand up a little bit, so they're just sat in the icing. And I do use some glue. She's found something else now. She's got monkey head on. Oh dear, cats, who'd have them? Yeah, you can get off the microphone. I have to excuse me talking to them. They're like my babies. I have got 2 babies. They're just old babies. I say old. I am old. So here's my banana. Oh my god, Skittles! Stop! I think she wants feeding again. It's like I've never fed her. She looks like a barrel. But I have to feed old boy because he's withering away. And of course, you can't feed one without the other. And we have 3. And the third one, Moggy, is huge. But he barely eats like the other 2, which is weird. You like my shrimp? I thought it was quite cute. A bit sad. Now, I did want to see if this polymer clay would stick to the actual Aquacast without glue. Because I don't use glue very often when I use polymer clay. And my theory is, if it can be baked onto the object, then it'll stick and it'll be okay. Oh, there she goes again. And this doesn't stick very well at all without glue. But I have a theory that'll work because I've done it before with stuff. And so it's not a theory really, it's a fully working practice. God, I am seriously waffling tonight and I do apologise. And I say tonight, it is not as late as it normally is. I'm just absolutely shattered. But you can see that great lump of red, and I had not registered until I was starting to put the green vines on. And even then, I think it weren't until I started doing the leaves. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Can you see my little snake on that red rose? I say little, it's a mini snake. There's a couple of other tiny snakes all playing. So I'm trying to get it underneath the house so it doesn't stop it from being able to fasten or come off. And you can see that it's not sticking to the Aquacast properly at all. It just wants to keep coming off with my fingers. So I'm being really, really careful. I'm trying to be really, really careful. It was really frustrating actually. It was really driving me nuts. If I'd have put some liquid clay down, or even just some PVA glue, it would have worked. But I didn't want to get too much shine everywhere before I actually wanted to shine it. I know that makes no sense whatsoever. And this is not right at all. It was driving me absolutely up the wall. But I persevered and I carried on. Of course, I'm not a quitter when it comes to trying to get things to stick to themselves. And I put my leaves on. So I finished off doing the rest. I thought you did not need to see me getting my hair off with clay. So I've popped them all on. They've been cooked in the little oven. And the leaves and the flowers are still a little bit wobbly. Not too much. They have stuck down. But I thought it'd be best to use my acrylic varnish to stick down a bit more. So I put it on quite liberally. And what I'm going to do is, I'll show you one coat, but I'm going to do 2 or 3 coats. 1 to get it nice and super shiny, and 2 to make sure that they don't just drop off. which they shouldn't if it's being handled gently. But it is me. I am not a gentle person. So a couple of coats will do it. Could be fine. But I'm going to put up at the end these two and Saturday's. Let me know which one you think is the best one. I think I'm torn between the tea caddy and the sweet shop. But then I also like the flower shop. I don't know. Yeah, so let me know which one you like best. Tea caddy, sweet shop, or flower shop. And what other kind of shops or houses could I make with these? Did you see that move? It won't. It'll stick it'll stick properly. But I love this is like a little townhouse. I love it. I think it's really sweet. I mean, you can't beat the size of the tea caddy, but these are brilliant just to put little bits and bobs in or use as candle holders. I think it's really sweet. And the sound, so nice, like proper pot. It's really pretty. Very sound. I like that sound. And I'm still going to be liberal around the sweeties because I don't want. I don't mind the drippiness of the water-based acrylic on the sweet shop because I want it to look sticky. Does that make sense? Like it is, it's all made of sugar and sweets. I was going to put a little bit of glitter on the icing, but I didn't want it to look like snow, so I left it. And then I was going to paint some eyes or some people in the windows, and I thought, no, stop trying to tacky it even more. I do like tacky things. I'm a bit sad that way. But if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. A hype if you can. Share, subscribe, all that business. And thank you all so much for watching. Keep an eye on for the last picture, because that'll show you all three if you haven't seen Saturday's. And let me know what you think. Bye bye!